Hey guys, it's Jason from Prodogz Dog Training. Hey, this morning I'm doing something a little bit different than I have been working on. Lately I've been working on his blinds and working on dumbbell with Mordechai. Today we're going to work on, so in the dumbbell, sorry, let me clarify that. So in the dumbbell I've been working on the hold. Today we're actually going to continue to work on the dumbbell, but instead of working on the hold like we have been doing, we're going to work on the pickup and a little bit of the return. So when I look at dumbbells, I break the exercise down a lot. I first work on the dog holding the dumbbell, and then from holding the dumbbell, I teach the dog to move with the dumbbell, but I don't actually use a dumbbell. I use a wood dowel with little ropes on the end of it. And so first I work on the hold, and then I work on the movement of the hold, and then once those two behaviors are really anchored, then I will transfer those behaviors over to the dumbbell itself. However, even though I'm still working on the hold, a lot of times I'll revisit the go out, the pick up the dumbbell, and the return to pick up the dumbbell. So today I'm going to be working on just those two factors. I'm going to be utilizing the perch in order to stabilize the dog, let the dog kind of gather his wits. If you're not used to what stabilizing is dog training, my dogs have a lot of energy, and a lot of times they just need a moment before we execute the behavior to kind of calm down, almost stabilize. No, the dog's not coming out of drive. Now the dog's not coming out of energy. We're just letting the dog kind of gather their wits and gather their thoughts before we execute it. So my reinforcer today is going to be food. My marker for the reinforcer is actually going to be take it. If you're new to my videos or new to some of my training, my behavioral markers differentiate between either if I use food, if I use a direct toy, or an indirect toy. So if I'm using a toy on the ground, it's get it. If I'm using the toy that's on the side of my chair, I'm using yes. And if I use food, I'm using take it. So my reinforcer today is going to be the food. My secondary reinforcer is going to be the take it marker. So let's see how he does.
Take it.
Place.
Break. Take it.
Good. Place.
Break. Take it. Break. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Place. Break.
Take it.
Place.
Break. Take it. Place. Break. Take it. Place.
Good, so that wasn't too bad. a couple things that I'm not sure if you noticed. One of the things I was doing is I was trying to race him off the block. So my perch is a, let's call it unanchored a weight marker. It's kind of hard to explain. In other words, on the perch, I don't mind if the dog moves around. In other words, it's not like a sit. So if I leave the dog in a sit and I do this exercise, it erodes my sit marker. In other words, the dog is anxious to get to the dumbbell because I'm trying to build speed. And so if I leave him in a sit, a lot of times the sit becomes slower because he's anticipating me to release him to go get the dumbbell. So if I use the perch, which allows him a little bit of freedom to move, but it still keeps him stationary. That stationary is kind of like if I was able-bodied and I was able to hold onto his collar and then build a little drive and then send him for the dumbbell. So the perch is kind of bridging that gap there and allowing me to build up a little bit of suspense, a little bit of urgency. When I release him from there, he shoots out and gets the dumbbell. So a couple times, the moment he picked it up and turned around, I gave him the marker, which means he can drop the dumbbell and pick up the food. And then as he did a couple more times, I let him come a little bit closer before I gave him that marker. One of the difficulties I have is I can't pick up the dumbbell off the ground in order to reset and do another rep. So I did allow him a couple times to pick it up and place it in my lap, but the moment he did, I gave him my behavior marker. That way I'm not bleeding into my exercise of holding. As you saw at the very end, we kind of did almost a finished product. And he didn't do too nice. There was 3 little teeny chews there. There wasn't any munching, but he did adjust the dumbbell in his mouth. So that tells me I still need to really work on the hold and make sure that is really anchored before I put it together too many times. So anyways, hey, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a message here on Facebook, or if you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to send me a message on YouTube, or you can go to my website, engageyourdog.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you subscribe to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. Love to hear from you. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and happy training.